Everyone, welcome back to another video on the channel. This is my third Minecraft video. I don't know. Well, it's already night. I have a red bed, as you can see.
What is for dinner tonight?
I don't remember, Joanne. I haven't seen a cake ever that didn't work out, I don't think. Unless it has a bunch of.
You don't remember?
Outside it is stone, as you can see.
Is it catered or?
I'm gonna go get some supplies.
For a company, I don't even remember where they're out of, some small town. They're gonna do, the thing now is.
I'm mining this because I need it.
They all get together and do a bunch of pictures. And they have they have them like back to back and they get to turn around and see each other for the first time. Which bums me out, because I know that if Kyle was seeing Allie walking down that aisle for the first time, he would cry.
Well, that's what one of the best parts of the wedding was when you started coming down. I was like,
It's
whoa.
like, oh my God, I'm not gonna cry.
So you really looked amazing.
Yeah. That's
What happened
beautiful.
last time?
That day.
I knew that was
You
coming.
always
Day.
look amazing.
Why do I know that?
But that particular day, you looked especially,
Yes.
that dress was so pretty. Well, wait until you guys see Allie, you know, she's got an hourglass figure on that dress, it's just stunning.
I bet.
And the same thing with Jordan and Carly. Jordan would have cried doggone it if they didn't do it beforehand. But,
That does take away.
You want the whipped cream back in the
oh
fridge?
yeah, that's fine. Anyway, so between the wedding itself and the reception, they have a party bus, and they're gonna take all the people from the wedding, and they're gonna drive around and do a few pictures. But during that time, they'll have hors d'oeuvres, but they're not hot hors d'oeuvres. I don't like
Fine. I do too, the meatballs.
I missed, like, Stuart and I, for Carly's wedding, Stuart and I and David went back to the hotel, because we took care of Belle, and David took care of Lana. And then by the time we got there, all the hors d'oeuvres were gone.
Hors
That's
d'oeuvres
not
were
how
the best
ours
part.
was, 'cause
Yeah, I know.
Because we didn't get any. It was by the
well,
time
we got
started-
it later because I
Your
gave.
food was
Yeah,
really
but we didn't have anything, because we sat down, it's like all of a sudden, it's like hors d'oeuvres, and there was some good hors d'oeuvres too.
Are you
And
guys
we
gonna
just
see it?
we did, and then we sat down to eat, and they called us up out while we were sitting eating. And the private, they
The bride
gave us
and
little,
groom are
and
not
it was really
supposed to.
good, it was all good, but we never got, and then Dion found a container and just put just a little bit of stuff in there, but hardly anything. It was like, man, it was real, and there was a ton of food left over, and we still question to this day where that stuff
Because
goes to,
these
because we
guys-
paid for it.
The people
Or
who
her
bring in the
parents
food,
paid
I
for
think
it.
that probably happens a lot.
I'm sure it does, they probably take it and give it to their families, or
Or, you know.
maybe to a homeless shelter or
Right.
something, hopefully. I'd be good with that, I'd be happy about that.
Just assume that's what they did.
Yeah.
I just got into the roof of my
They just
house.
leave the food. They get it all set up and served, and then they leave. So Joanne bought containers for all the leftovers, so you may be going.
Whoa, whoa,
for
whoa.
leftovers.
I just heard
And since we have
Murder, She
refrigerator.
a door close.
Hmm?
He hears the.
Murder, She Wrote on.
Oh.
It's my show these days. I hated that. Watch growing up, I hated
Really?
that
Oh,
show.
it's quite.
But I get
it's
it.
just a
I
nice
get
thing
it
to
on
watch.
every now. I
Oh, that
found
was
out who
weird.
the real murderer is. The true murderer on that show is
And
It is. Jessica.
Jessica. I think her real name is Angela.
Yeah, Angela Lynn. Yeah, she's a writer, but Jessica but everywhere she goes, somebody dies.
Somebody dies. Or, think about this, that's a really small town, and they have a lot of.
Well, she's all over that true.
Really?
What is it, Cabot Cove?
Okay.
It's Cabot Cove,
Somebody
isn't it?
dies every week.
Cabot Cove, yeah. There's like a town of 500 or something.
Population is
Yeah.
going up.
There will be no
Yeah,
people.
but no, but she's all over the place. She goes to England and
I used
travels
to
all
watch
over.
it all.
No, we got it. We got rid of our cable, and I messed with the antenna all the time. It's terrible. One TV will come in fine. Now the bedroom TV doesn't come in worth a darn. But every now and again, we get the one out of South Dakota. We get the Cozy TV, and in the mornings there's 3 hours of Murder, She Wrote, and then at 11 o'clock, if you're lucky and it's still on, you're catching it, you get an emergency.
Ooh,
It's
I
about
love
51,
those boys.
yeah.
They were so.
I know, I love
The
that show.
dark-haired guy, I like him.
gauge.
I like the shows because it puts me straight to sleep.
I like them because they're
He used
just,
to fall asleep just
kind
like,
of, so does Joanne. She lays down, stay with Stuart.
She does.
Lay down, asleep.
She does.
Me, 4 hours later, and I take Ambien. But once I go to sleep, then I sleep well, but not so soundly that I can't get up. Stuart has a problem. Where Stuart can't sleep in the bed until he gets his leg out of the cast and stuff, so he just sleeps out in his recliner. Anyway, David, when he came over last night, I was watching Andy and Mayberry, and it was one of the first season where they're really hits, and it is so good. And he and I were just having the best time watching Andy and Mayberry. At lunchtime, when I worked for the city of Flagstaff, I would go down and have lunch with Tiff and one other person, and every day we would watch Andy and Mayberry.
Yeah.
And we were like, we would get the Mayberry newsletter in the mail. and Tiff decided that I would be Carol. Carol was only on 2 episodes, but we liked her the best for Andy. I mean, we just, here we are grown-ups.
Right.
Sitting there watching Andy and Mayberry and assigning people to each other.
Yeah.
We love it. Stuart has gotten into watching Friends because usually
we watched that for a while.
We're,
A couple years ago, I think.
Stuart and I
we
know
started watching
what they're
it.
gonna say before they say it. Cause it's just on like when we're fixing dinner or something, it's just there. And we'll turn to each other and we'll say something and then they'll say it, and they still make us laugh.
We're watching Animal Kingdom right now.
Now,
And
are
I'm
you just watching the
watching-
final season? Or the-
No, well, we're watching it on
Second.
Netflix. You know what show I'm talking about?
Yeah. We watch
You guys-
it.
I'm watching,
We've
Oh
watched
my
it as far as they've gone, and they're supposed to do a finale season.
well, I didn't catch it until, while I was at the facility and this one, didn't know how, I was like, yeah, we can watch it, that's fucking, and I was type of guy, yeah, go ahead, that's all right. You never
Whatever you
know,
want.
you never knew what he was, oh man. But it was a pretty good show, and I don't know, it was the season that was going on now, or whatever, but, so we just started from the beginning, and I know more than
It's
what, I mean,
addictive.
just stuff, it is pretty good, but we watch a couple shows
I mean, it's
a
pretty
week, maybe
violent though.
3, it is, maybe 4 episodes if we get lucky. We watch a couple on Sunday nights, Sunday nights I can go to a meeting, kinda.
Oh, not
And then-
regularly?
Well, I've been twice, but I didn't go that last Sunday, cause I didn't sleep that
You went
day.
last Sunday.
I did, but the Sunday before.
Joanne was saying how that is so crucial. She said, I think if Richard had continued going, 'cause
It-
she went through the whole
It is,
thing with
even,
a long time.
even when I went and did my medical checkup, well, I'm still going to the therapist. Now it's every 2 weeks, I don't have an
That's
appointment this week, but I'm gonna go to a different meeting this week, I'm gonna go Tuesday night, the one that's up in Peterson,
Oh, you told me about
yeah,
that one.
I don't know about the one that I'm going to, it's all right, it doesn't really trip my trigger, even the medical doctor said that it's important that you need to go to those, and it's hard, I wanna do more reading and stuff like that, but I found myself being busy.
Well, and
And
reading
I
puts you to
enjoy-
sleep, that's
well-
what you should do at night.
No, I agree a little bit there, but
Cause
I
I've read the whole
enjoy,
book.
well, you listen to the whole book. But I enjoy getting up now and getting up in the morning, I may take a nap here and there, but I'm up earlier than them, 5 o'clock going at it, getting stuff done, and
Isn't that nice?
washing the truck,
Kind of
washing
makes
the
you
truck,
feel
and
good about
making
yourself.
breakfast, hey, doing
Yeah.
a chore, I do, I feel amazing, I mean, even though that I'm tired right now, and I can barely function.
But you know
I'll be
what?
worse later, but I am, it
This
used to
is
be.
way different than you being tired.
Oh, absolutely. Well,
before.
before I went to sleep, I'd either be over or
And you would be just kind of mean.
I would, it just because I wasn't thinking clearly.
You guys, that was very, very rare.
What's very rare?
There's a thunderstorm in Minecraft.
Oh, cool, very rare.
Maybe that was that.
Yeah,
It don't matter, but no, what I do, I mean, versus that, and being tired and not sleeping, I feel fantastic.
So
I mean, I probably look terrible, I feel tired, but I feel fantastic.
Well, I told Joanne, I said, wait till you talk to Bill. Our Bill is that. And that's
Of course, I
great.
mean,
Oh, that's a
yeah,
lot.
that's the one I know.
Oh,
That's Bill, all right.
You're back to how you used to be. Well, Animal Kingdom, we binge watched. And
We
then-
started binge right before, I'm sorry to interrupt.
No, no, no.
We binge
That's how
watched
you converse.
Wicked Tuna before I went.
Bill, we used to.
That was our show.
Yeah.
And then again, that gave us a lot of time to reconcile before they helped out. But well, I don't know if that's the right word, but I'm watching on my own Chicago Fire. I like that show. Like, just because I'm fire department, it's not the greatest of shows, but it's still good.
Bye, everyone. See you next time. That lightning very scared me.
Because he said it's just so
Bye.
mindless. He